So in today's video, I'm going to be showing you how I got this French tip manicure slash nails with the Apres Gel-X system. As you can see, they look good. I mean, they're not 100% professional, but I feel like they look pretty good for something that you would do for yourself at home. I'm going to start off by taking off my old nails. As you can see, this has so grown out and I need to get rid of it. I don't know why I didn't use another drill bit, something a little bit rougher. I think I do end up switching to that. Yes, I did end up switching to the rougher drill bit so I could get off. That's my old design that I did with the Gel-X kit. I did that with some nail art brushes. Yeah, it doesn't look good anymore, but the set looked good. Let me show you what it looked like before. This is what the set looked like when I actually did it. Yeah, obviously it looks way different now. I had to cut them down because I took way too long to take them off and they were popping off. So yeah, I'm just gonna take this off and then I'll show you the next step. So I grabbed some acetone, some cotton balls, and these nail clips that I got on Amazon to take off the rest of the gel extension that I have on my fingers after filing it down. And while we wait for that, we're going to clean up our cuticles a little bit with a ceramic cuticle bit. I'm not a professional. I just looked all this stuff up on TikTok and YouTube, and this is how I do my nails. But yeah, I'm just gonna clean up the cuticle area a little bit just so we don't waste time here. So after that, I'm just gonna file my nails while I wait for the rest of the gel to come off. And then I'm going to take off the gel. Apparently this is not something you want to do, but I did it anyway. What you should do is file it off like you see me doing here. File it as much as you can down, and if you have to put the acetone back on, go ahead and do it. Clip your nails, you know, all that stuff. Then when your gel's ready to scrape off, you scrape it off. And if it's not, then you put the acetone back on your finger. We're going to rub our nails with rubbing alcohol after we're done prepping our nails. So now here I'm going to show you the star of the show. The Apres Gel-X gel kit system, the gel extension system. So I'm going to show you what's in this kit. I just got the basic kit. I got the one that has the step 1, 2, 3, and 4. Well, not step 4, but you know, the pH bonder, which is number 1, the primer number 2, extend gel to basically glue the nails onto your fingers, and then the top coat for any gel that you use after the fact. They have a little lamp, but I didn't end up liking that lamp, so I really don't use it, and I like the file, so I use the file. But I'm going to use another lamp that I will be showing you later. So now I'm going to be sizing the gel extensions to my fingers and picking out the right size for my fingers. And keep in mind, you always want to get a bigger extension and not a smaller one, because if you pick a smaller one than your finger, it's going to pop off at some point. So now you see me here etching the inside of each extension with my drill bit, and that just helps it adhere and stay on your finger for longer. If you want these nails to last for like 3 weeks, this is something that you're going to have to do. Another thing that you're going to want to do that's very important is also to file the tops of your nails, obviously the very soft side of the file. You don't want to do anything too coarse. Then you're going to rub everything with, not everything, but like I rubbed to get the dust off my work area with rubbing alcohol, and then I went in and I rubbed each extension so all the dust came off, because I am just that type of person. I hate seeing little imperfections, and I feel like if you don't clean the dust off properly, you're gonna have like pockets of bubbles, and I don't like that. So I'm gonna grab my gel lamp, and I already did my right hand, which is my dominant hand, because it's easier that way. So now I'm gonna do my left hand. So we're going to start off with step number 1, which is the dehydrator. Call it their pH bonder. And then we're going to go in with step number 2, which is the acid-free gel primer. Obviously, you want to use these because this is what comes with the kit. And you don't have to be like too precise with it. It's not like nail polish, but you know, you want to get it on the nail. A very important tip, do not, I repeat, do not do your thumbs first, because you will have a hard time doing the rest of your sets, because basically your thumb is what helps you put the pressure on the nails when you're putting the extension on. So just listen to me. Now we're going to apply the Extend Gel over each of our fingers. You can do this one at a time if you feel like it'll be too much to do it on all 4 fingers. Like I said, you should leave the thumbs for last because it does make the rest of the process harder on all your other fingers. So after you apply the Extend Gel, you want to cure it in your lamp for 30 seconds. So here's where it can get kind of tricky. You have to learn how to gauge the amount of Extend Gel that you're going to put inside of the extension, because you don't want too much overflowing, because then it becomes a problem. You don't want to overflow it with Extend Gel because then it overflows into your cuticles and you have to file it out and it looks kind of weird. But then you don't want to put too little because then the nail isn't going to stick properly and then you might have bubbles. After you have the Extend Gel in the extension, you want to place it on your finger and make sure you don't have any bubbles. Kind of hard to show, but because I have to look at it, this is the little lamp that I told you that I use instead of the Gel-X lamp. And basically what you do is you hold it the way that I'm holding it and just keep it under that lamp until you feel like the nail isn't going anywhere. And then you can cure your whole hand for like 30 seconds to a minute after you're done placing the nails. So as you can see, all my nails are placed and this is what they look like. I filed that other hand and that's why it looks like that on the surface. So now I'm just going to stick my hand into the UV lamp for 30 seconds to a minute. And as you can see, this is what the nails look like, and then you have to file off those little nubs that they have. And see what I mean by the overfilling? Look at my cuticle. Now I have to file all that stuff down the same way I did on the other hand. This is what my nails look like after they're filed and cleaned up, and now they're ready to be designed. As you saw in the beginning, I'm going for a French tip and I need a base. So it's NB16 from Nails Blinged. So I'm just gonna paint this base. I did 3 coats, I'm pretty sure, on each hand. I think on one hand I did 2 coats and then I regretted it, so I did 3 coats on the other hand. But yeah, that's what is going to be the base coat to my French manicure. Now onto the fun part. We're going to use Essie's gel polish in the color Blanc for the French tip. This isn't something that I thought I could do before, but I bought a nail stamper from Shein. I bought a few of them, and now I'm gonna try this TikTok hack that I saw, where basically you put nail polish on the stamper and you basically dip your nail into the stamper to get the smile line for the French tip. Just look at it. I mean, it took me a couple of tries to get it, but I ended up getting it. So now we're going to go through the process of painting the stamper and dipping our fingers into it so we can get the French tip design on all of the nails. Another thing that I did was use a nail art brush to perfect the smile line. You could do that too. And now we're going to use the gel top coat to seal the nails, and we're going to put our hands in the lamp for about a minute to finish off the design. here are my nails, and now you can see that I finished the French tip. I was actually very surprised at the fact that I could do this. Honestly, like I just thought I was going to buy this gel kit tip and just paint it the regular gel colors that I have. But I was honestly surprised with this. And keep in mind, there are also cheaper kits out there that I can link a few dupes that you could buy, and some other stuff that you could get that are cheaper than this kit. But thank you for watching my video, and subscribe if you want to, I guess, or check out my other videos.